Today on CornAcademey.
We'll be talking about SAS congruence and
There's nothing on the board, you idiot.
Okay, so today we're talking about triangle congruencies on CornAcademey. So, you will need a marker. But,
No, I don't.
okay, fine.
I prefer number 2 pencil.
I prefer dry erase marker.
You suck.
It's easier erasing.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so I appreciate it if you stop. Okay, so the different types of congruencies are S, marker's not even working, S, which is a side, S, and then A, and now your turn to do one.
There's a few different types of congruencies after that. There's AAS. There is SSS. And SAS. Okay, no one's going to be able to see that.
We apologize. We don't have very good markers at the studio.
Or a very good studio.
They don't pay us very well. It's all about the commercials. So, which one would you like to talk about first?
SSS.
Okay. Thank you, children.
That was my kid. Oh. Look at that triangle. Look at that triangle.
I prefer triangles big.
Give a round of applause. Come on, you're in the final stretch.
You messed me up, man. Okay.
Alright, so there we have 2 triangles.
Yeah.
Oh wait, are these? No, they're triangles.
I prefer circles, though. I love circles.
Because they're not very straight.
Nope.
Here, if we have 2 sides that have the same measure.
Which would be 10.
We're going for SSS congruency, so that means that all 3 sides have to be congruent. So therefore, if you add this side 10 and that side 10, then you could say 15 for this side and 15 for this side. And you could have a random number, say 4 for this side.
4, yes.
And this side.
Definitely be a scaling triangle. But when they'd all be this
Nice
exact
vocabulary.
same. Yes, very nice vocabulary. But then you'd use 10, 15, 10, and 4, and 15, 10, and 4. You see that they all have the same exact sides, therefore are congruent.
And they match up with the SSS congruency theorem. There you have it, folks. Now on to some of the other theorems. They're basically the same, mainly in the fact that they involve sides and angles.
And triangles, of course. 2 triangles.
So if you have SSA that involves 2 sides, say the 10 and the 4, and then you would have an included, a non-included angle.
Which would be, say, this one. Which we could just say has a side of angle measure of 72. And they both have an angle measure of 72. But if we didn't know that per se,
This man's got a protractor for an eye.
Yes. We could say that it is represented by X. And knowing that these 2 sides
with the
are
inverse theorem
congruent,
again.
yes, that these 2 are congruent, we could definitely say that these both have angle measures of 72. Now on to you, Gabe.
Some of the other congruencies, we have AAS, which is 2 angles and a non-included side. So if this was 72 and this was 72, this was 72, and this was 36 and 36, as long as these 2 are congruent, or either these 2 are congruent, then that would mean that you have 2 congruent triangles based off AAS.
Now let's see what else we have not done. Okay, now there's side angle, which we have done that. I'm sorry.
Half the numbers.
I apologize. Even though you cannot see all these, I apologize. I have a very fat body. But you could do side angle side, and that would be using the included angle, saying this is 4 and this is 4 and this is 36 and this is 36, and saying this was 10 and this was 10. So you could definitely see that these triangles are congruent. So
I do see.
they would have the exact. They'd have congruent
Oh, I see.
other angle measures as well. Therefore, everything would be the exact.
That's a very nice explanation, sir.
Yes. And I
There
think
you have
that
it.
is all for Corn Academy today
CornAcademey.
on Triangle Congruencies. Brought to you by Kellogg's Whole Grains.
Next week, we will have For You performing live at the end of the year concert, 2012. Give it up. And after all this work, the correct answer should be 159.28.
Sir, I believe the correct answer is 4.
Are you kidding me?